Okay, happy Wednesday. This is a new area thanks to the Last Sarkorians DLC that came out last week. Or actually it was Tuesday, this past Tuesday. So this is Current Glen. This is, I guess, the home of our new companion, Mr. Ulbrig, who is a Griffinheart shifter, a unique architect, unfortunately not available if you make a custom shifter class or shifter character. This archetype is not available to them. Is it really that great? I don't think so. I don't know why it's not available, but it should. It should be available, but it's not. But anyway, he's a new companion, and this is content related to him that we're looking at right now. So basically, short story is this is where he lived. We're just trying to figure out what happened. He has been sleeping for the past 100 years, apparently. He fell asleep, taking a nap, and when he woke up, the world wound had opened up, and he had no idea what it was. Hey, Brew, welcome back. Amulet of Agile Fist 1. Well, that's not going to help us. So that's where we came in. Oh, I was trying to figure out if we could get over here, but that's the waterfall. That's that right there. So no, we can't go that way. So we're gonna go check out this cave.
Gimpy is raising money for the National MS Society for the 10th year in a row here on Twitch. Walk MS 2023 in San Diego is April 22nd, but Mrs. Gimpy, Mickey, Rocket, and Gimpy will be doing private walks in April and May. They are walking 1 mile for every $1,000 raised. If you would like to help with a donation, please visit stompingoutms.org. Thank you.
Mickey and Rocket standing on the table in the front row with Scout in the back. Looks like Scout's smoking. On the table with Scout in the back? On a table? It wasn't a table, that was a rock. That wasn't a table. And Scout wasn't smoking either. There are many roads to success. Scout isn't cool enough to smoke.
I am finished.
Or is that uncool? I don't know anymore. Is it cool to smoke still, or is it uncool? I don't know how it works anymore with the kids.
I will guide.
So it's with all the glowy mushrooms.
So the enemy doesn't catch us dead on our feet.
Maybe this valley of sour grief is no place for the living. The spirit's voice resonates with the pain. Why are you telling me to leave? What it looked like? Yeah, it was a rock. The high heaven and clings to anyone that does. Yeah, so uncool. Definitely uncool. The rest of the spirit leave. It hurts too much to sense life near me. I'll tell you nothing. Persuade. Hey, get to work, Darren. Please tell me your story. Hey, look, you succeeded. The spirit lets out a desperate. Well, it turns into weeping. Do you enjoy tormenting me? Hear it then. My name is Alevio, and I am a druid. I brought my party here a long time ago. We were all young and full of life. We laughed. Oh, why did I ever bring them here? My visions showed me the way to this village. It smelled of death. It reeked of death. But I did not stop. I believed that we would cleanse this land and it would flourish once more. But the evil that lurked here was much more powerful. We were attacked in the night, forced to run for the cave, surrounded like lambs in a pen before the slaughter, and my spell brought the ceiling crashing down, and my friends were buried beneath the rubble. Now they are doomed to all eternity of stalking these grim walls. They fought the undead, only to become undead themselves. Until they find rest, I can never earn forgiveness. Never, never. The spirit falls into unintelligible weeping and cursing. Oh look, it requires angel path. Let the tortured soul go toward the light. I release you. Who are you? The spirit's voice is filled with amazement and gratitude. I can go. After so many years, my mind is filling with light. I see now. I did what I could for my friends. I am not the reason they perished, but a victim of the cursed place, just as they were. Thank you. Swarmbane clasp. We get another one, it looks like. Counter with the restless spirit, then blah blah blah. So that option is only available to an angel, which is coincidental. Look, so when I say we need 10 of these, now we have 2 of these. Who should wear it though? Ammo body fist. That could be where. Wonder how many more of these are going to be available. No, we're not done in the cave yet. Hey, that's not where I wanted to go. I wanted to get the stuff in there. So, Obrig's voice is deceptively calm, and only the vein pulsating at his shaved temple betrays his true feelings. He slowly looks around the dungeon, breathes in the fetid air, runs a hand along the wall, and studies the crime clinging to his fingers. So, did you not know about this place? Of course not. How could I have? I thought it was just a place for storing things. I think she was looking for smoke in her mouth, so didn't pay attention to the rag. Oh. What is this? It's a shrine, War Chief, and not one you would build it to honor the gods. See this altar? It wasn't no goat kids they butchered here. Ulbrig clenches and unclenches his fist, his fingers turning into sharp claws for a brief moment. A vile cut of some man-eating filth right under our feet. What happened here? A slaughter. First the ritual kind, followed by the regular sort. So it wasn't Oglins that put the village to the torch, it was people. They sold themselves out to the Oglins and raised arms against their own. So kin from this village were worshipping demons. He scowls, his gaze roaming between you, the bones scattered on the floor, and the blood-streaked altar. In the end, he stubbornly shakes his head. No, I do not believe this. It cannot be. They were my kin. We drank from the same flagon. Surely I would have noticed if they were up to this foul business. If it wasn't your kin who did it, how do you explain what we found? It must have been outsiders of some kind. Heck, maybe they weren't even from Sarkoris, the borders that a stone's throw away from here. They came brandishing their cult, killed everyone, and built this rotten thing in the cellar to shift the blame to our people. That's what happened. Well, just you wait, you blackguards. Ulbrig shakes his fist at the invisible strangers. Stop denying the obvious. Did people worship demons in Sarkoris? Folks worshipped all kinds of things. He pensively tugs a lock of red hair. We're not Mendevians. We don't teach others which beliefs is right. Of course, most stuck to the gods and spirits of their homeland, but if the otherworldly powers called and you answered, worship Pelura's frozen backside or a Puxia and a flying broomstick if you like. Nobody bat an eye unless you started pestering others with your faith. There was a big commotion in Sarkoris, as I recall, when that troublemaker, a rodent, showed up. Back then, some god of crickets or grasshoppers had gained quite the following. Can't remember which. Those crackpots minded their own business until that bigwig from Absalom, a living god and all, proclaimed they were worshipping Oglins, drove them off, set fire to their shrines. They turfed him out of the country, which was fine by me. He would have started hounding somebody else, mark my words. Aridin waged war on the cult of the Ascari, the Locust Lord, the one we're currently fighting. Did he? So our rodent was right after all, you don't say. And we call him every name under the sun. And we called him every name under the sun. He scratched at the back of his head. But no, we must have taken against him for a reason. If that Lord of Weevils was so nasty, why didn't a rodent put an end to him along with his cult? So much for being a living god. He came here, made a mess, didn't finish what he started, and skipped back to Absalom in time for tea. That's no way to do a job now, is it? No, it's not. Stop denying the obvious. What makes you think anything here is obvious? We're up to our necks in oglins, demons, fae, angels, all kinds of things that go bump in the night. You know how fond they are of messing with mortals, don't you? No, you can't trust your eyes. You've got to follow your heart, and my heart is telling me our people would never do something like this. What are we going to do next, then? Not much to do, is there? The ones who did this to my kin are long gone. We won't be able to handle it alone. His fingers plunge into his beard. So, that's that. This is serious business. We need help. Let's head up to the Stone of Voices. In an hour, the whole of Sarkoris will know of the slaughter. They won't be able to hide from an enemy entire country. Come on. Ta-da. Oh, I missed the boss fight, didn't I? Hey, look, it's a commando again. We already saw the commando. Go to your bingo cards. Click a number. Good luck. Look at all the junk on the ground. Not even good junk. Seriously. Not even good junk.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. Also, please click the like buttons on his videos. You will make him feel better about himself. That's it. Thanks.
Yep, thank you, and happy Wednesday.
Strike with all your might.
Precision and grace.
Creepy enchanted animated weapons, longsword and a bow. That one doesn't have an actual shield. It's fatigued? How is it fatigued? Has it done anything?
Into the fray.
Keep the Crusader a little short to be an angel? No, he's just the right size. Welcome back, Penny. He's just the right size.
Make your peace.
If Aru's not tall or too tall to be a succubus, Gimpy's not too short to be an angel. And Delm got bingo. Congratulations, Delm. Unholy longsword +1. Corrosive longbow +1.
Focus on the goal.
Look, it's a rock. With stuff in it. That's not worth really anything. Okay. Where did we come in? Not that way.
Watch out for trouble.
Outside. I don't want to go outside yet.
Need to concentrate.
It's a different outside though.
Keep your calm.
Okay, so this is the way we came in. So I guess that's the way we're supposed to go out. Oh look, it's an Earthly's Totem Guardian thingy, whatever. Earth Elemental. Corrupted Totem, so... I'm guessing we're supposed to beat him up and put the remains in there, would be my guess. I'm sorry, Elemental, but I didn't make this.
I'll make short work of this.
And that wasn't what we were supposed to kill, apparently. Oh, probably the cursed one. No, it's not the cursed totem. Now who's attacking us? The cursed totem is attacking us.
I will resist.
Yeah, what's it immune to? Actual damage? Immunity to piercing damage. So, you say so. So, Bob fell in a pit.
We can do it.
Need the 5, roll the 1, happy Wednesday.
Out of my sight.
That's gonna be immune. Even hits. And of course you have to go through the pit to get to that thing. Need the 4, roll the 2, happy Wednesday. I mean, it's, you know, Wednesday. Oh, now he's going to turn the elementals hostile. Wonderful. At least we can shoot those. It said Earth Elemental, didn't it? That one.
Prepare yourself.
So he fell in the pit, it looks like.
Forwards.
Some damage at least. Bludgeoning is only half. Oops, Gimpy got sucked into the pit. So did Bob. So, Earth Elemental is still hostile.
Desna, guide my hand.
More piercing.
We won't falter.
Close.
I will see to your demise.
So that bow is supposed to do holy damage, but apparently it doesn't do holy damage against him. Or it. You got out of the pit? Kill this thing already. There we go. I tried the elementals in the pit, so we can't shoot. Yeah, they're Bob. Where's Espresso? Espresso's getting kicked out of the pit. There, turn turn-based off. So we're just waiting for the pit to go away, the elemental will come back up, and we'll kill it. Or will I? Yeah, we're just waiting for that to go away. Yeah, we're still in combat. Look, we won.
I am finished.
An emerald. Okay, so this rushing river, known as the Frigid River, used to be the beating heart of the entire settlement, and fishing was the primary trade of the local residents. It's not helping me.
There are many roads to success.
Mask of a Rapid Bite.
Saturday and Sunday,
It's an animated
March
bite
18th and
attack.
19th are the monthly giveaways for March. A $25 Steam gift card will be given away each day. You have to be a follower of the channel and present to win. Check with Gimpy if you have any questions about the giveaway. Thanks for watching.
Yep, thanks for watching again. Giveaway is next weekend. Oh, that's right, there's the grapple thing, which is, let's release grapple. Where's grapple? There's grapple. Death from above. One creature within 90 feet. Griffinheart Shifter flies straight at her opponent. This ability functions and counts as a charge, except that it does not require a clear path. There's the ability Bob was talking about before. Attack also gives an additional +2 bonus on attack and damage rolls made as part of the charge. Charge and special action must move. Okay, blah blah blah. So there's that. So that's a special ability. You must move before your attack, not after. You must move at least 10 feet directly toward the designated opponent. Moving, you may make a single melee attack. You get a +2 bonusing attack roll and blah blah blah. So we'll see how that plays out. Oh yeah, shape change. So we can, put the mask on you. So, under the where it makes attack an enemy, bite attack for the first time in the round, they immediately make another bite attack with the full attack bonus. Oh, hits an enemy with a bite, so. And it's a legitimate mask. Totally normal.
Yeah?
Cave. Oh, the caves. Oh, that's the cave we came out of, though, isn't it? Yes. Is it over? No, that's the cave we came out of. So this thing, corrupted totem. So we put the emerald in here. Will this fix it? Oh, we don't have what we're supposed to have. Otherwise it would be there. Too bad. I was kind of hoping the emerald was going to fix that.
I sense something.
It looks like the spirit is leading us to the Stone of Voices, a good sign. Is it? Is it really?
Focus on the goal.
Look! The Stone of Voices! And scarcely a mark on it. Now I'll find out what's going on here. I'll call the tribes from all over Sarkoris. They'll see the spirits, and together we'll work out what kind of scoundrel is behind all this. We'll find them, catch them, and rip their head off.
Finally, he's speaking. Are you finally going to tell me what this stone is?
I already told you, it's a Stone of Voices. What's unclear about that? Or aren't your ears working? A magic stone. Stones like these can be found all over the country. Druids and other folks who communicate with spirits use these stones to send messages to each other. If there's anyone left alive in all Sarkoris, I'll get an answer through this.
Albrecht, no one is going to answer you. There's no one left.
Enough of your lies! A whole country perished just like that? Not possible.
What was that wolf that called us here?
A spirit, most likely, or else someone sent us a vision. I don't know what it means, but it's a good sign. Someone wanted to talk to us, so they called us to the stone. Looks like not everyone in Sarkoris perished after all, huh?
Well, I won't get in your way.
I like to see somebody try.
Smiling triumphantly, he walks up to the stone and presses his hand against it. Nothing happens.
Hold on. Something's not quite right here. Now, let's see.
Frowning, Elbrig traces his fingers over the runes, but all he manages to elicit is a weak, barely visible shimmer deep in the grooves of the stone's carvings. A minute passes in tense silence, then another. Finally, Elbrig removes his hand from the stone. Well?
I feel nothing. There's no one there. They're gone. They're all gone. In all of Sarkoris, there's not a single living voice. How can this be? My country is gone. My clan is dead. My god does not speak to me. My time has been and gone 100 years past. Who am I now? Who in the world has need of me now?
Digging his fingers into his mane of red hair, Ulbrich stares unseen at the lowering sky. Uh-oh. Baleful Greater Apocalypse Locust. What are filthy crusaders seeking here? Have you led these people here to feed them to me? Commendable. You're the vermin that destroyed the village. Now you're going to pay for everything you've done. And here's a little man with red hair. My master warned me you were dangerous, but to me you're just a light snack. Who are you? I'm Redoom. I'm the one who will feast on your remains. What are you seeking here? My master has sent me to block your path. Your path is to a place that's off limits to the curious. Your master, who would that be? So many unnecessary questions. What for? You're never going to need that knowledge. Fine, die, scum. How brave. I enjoy killing brave prey.
We will be victorious.
And the wolf is fighting with us. Is that half-baked pile of fur still bearing teeth? Fine, she won't be able to something. Fine, she won't be able to save you forever. Oh look, Vermlex. Veronica, step away.
Strike with all your might.
Oh look, more! And Urushalay made her save against domination. So, Uru. Oh, for some reason these guys, because they just appeared in, we can't attack them. That's cheating.
Make your peace.
Okay, Ulbrich. Ah, we shouldn't charge. Just be there. So also, oh. So I'll hit the buttons we just made for him were just for not this screen. Shifter's Fury. Yeah, we don't care. Can't charge because fatigued. Now, how come he can attack? Listen, cheater.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Get him. Oh, sorry, Incubus is standing right there. Get him, Gimpy.
You've made your choice.
Good dice rolls. Okay, Darren. Counter their little damage with healing. Just like that. Bob. Should go on the Incubus, Bob. Or trip him. That's even better. Okay, Ronka, step away and blast that
We
one.
can do it!
Shouldn't have stood up. That was just a mistake.
I will resist!
Okay, maybe we shouldn't kill this thing so fast.
Gimpy is raising money for the National MS Society for the 10th year in a row here on Twitch. Walk MS 2023 in San Diego is April 22nd, but Mrs. Gimpy, Mickey, Rocket, and Gimpy will be doing private walks in April and May.
Into the fray.
They are walking 1 mile for every $1,000 raised. If you would like to help with a donation, please visit stompingoutms.org. Thank you.
And we just lost something. Darren just got dominated. This is a douchebag. Anyway, yes. Please visit stompingoutms.org, please. Any donation you choose to make is very much appreciated. Thank you. Ow, stop that please. Gimpy. That's shield from demon kind, or yeah, let's drop this protection from evil. Not helping everybody, but because, you know, they already failed their saving throws like jerks.
No fear.
Assist me at once.
So Ulbrich and Darren are beating up on each other. Makes sense. Get him, Bob. Or get her, Bob.
Forwards!
Yay, miss. Need the 6, roll the 5. Come on, Rube. Kill your little
Prepare
paid
yourself!
partner there. Close, not close. That's really annoying.
The light take you.
Bob, why did you miss like that? bismuth. Trip that one at least. So annoying.
I'll just have to resort to brute force. That will serve as an example.
So many demons dying. Okay, Darren, heal us, please. And step away from the mean old griffin. Bob, get him, Bob. Nice chip, nice trip there.
We won't falter.
So many demons.
Desna, guide my hand.
Who's shooting at now? Olbrich. So, get away from Olbrich. There we go. Faded. So, interesting little fight there. Demons everywhere. And we leveled up. So, welcome to level 10, I think. Stone is silent. It's another cave. There's the exit. We'll level up first. Okay, so. Happy level 10. Gimpy is staying on the Crusader path, of course. So, getting a Crusader bonus feat. Improve critical weapon specialization. Greater weapon focus. Skill dealing damage to one weapon, choosing one type of weapon, including armor strike, blah, blah. So you get +2 bonus on all damage rolls you make using selected weapons. Yes, please. Was it greatsword? And new spells. Look through those. Hey, Gray, welcome back. No, you, Gimpy, you. I don't know what that means. So, he only gets one level 7 spell. Animal shapes. So, it's in 10-foot burst centered on the target creature within close range. Aw, doesn't seem right, does it? That's the only spell we get. Seems wrong. I'll get another level 4 though. Ward against disease communal. Now we get better than that, right? Repel the profane. All creatures within 50-foot cone. All undead creatures, evil outsiders, and divine casters devoted to evil deities. If the target fails a will saving throw, is frightened for 1 round per caster level. If the saving throw is successful, the target is shaken for 1 round. The spell ignores immunity to fear effects. We should probably pick that up, huh? Blade of the Sun. Oh, that's the spell. Damage spell. Pure form. Heal yourself forward. Cast level and automatically dispel any negative effects. Yes, we should pick that up. I'll set there, I'll set there, I'll set here. Okay, so Gimpy set. And then Espresso, a level 10 bear. Nothing here. Just leveling up skill points. He doesn't need the athletics. I wish he could take those points back, but...
No reason to pause.
Sela, level 10 paladin. You're getting more smite and spells. Level 3 spells, finally. Okay, no level 1s, no 2s, but level 3. Acid and cold, you have bias, again +2 deflection most AC. Creatures are evil creatures. Yes. Okay, Ulbrich, level 10 Griffin boy. So he doesn't get anything this level. That seems wrong.
Please, allow me.
Aru, you're picking up another level of rogue to get some more. We're taking her up to level 3 to get 2d6 of sneak attacks. She gets rogue talent this level though. Ability, trickery, stealth, arcane, perception. Ability. She doesn't actually have to do trickery, because that's what Veronica's for. Stealth, that's just helping us during camps, so take that. Magic devices for scrolls and stuff. Yeah, she's our mobility person. Although Elbrig is up there too. Arcane. Darren's technically there. Weapon focus. Does she not have longbow already? She does not. How did that happen?
You called?
Aren't your
I
legs
guess
getting
it's okay.
stiff?
Not a big deal.
You haven't moved in quite a while. Stretch, damn it, you ignorant meatbag.
So Veronica taking up another wild talent, and what's that? Trickery, perception. Wild talent. Give her familiar. Cold adaptation. Gain cold resistance equal to twice your current amount of burn. Eh. Heat adaptation, same difference. Kinetic restoration. This is only for herself. Blind fight or bull rush. Doesn't do either one of those. Skill focus. Already has trickery. Half your kinetic skill checks with skills your primary element. Added to your class skill list. I don't even know what that one is. Is there a perception? There is a perception. She only has 2 skills. Be more perceptive.
Smile. The world's not ending just yet.
No, tomorrow though. So Oracle, level 5 spells finally. Wow, he's behind the curve, isn't he? Improved uncanny dodge, arcane world, persuasion. Okay, so this is level 5 spells. He has Fire Snake. Doesn't have to pick up the healing stuff because he gets that automatically. That's the one he gets. So Breath of Life might be good. Maybe. Not Life Bubble. Flame Strike might work for him. Because he's going to be going the fire route, so that might work. Breath of life, though. So only against him, it's a self-heal and cleanses all that crap off of him. Oh. I'm gonna go Flame Strike. And then Bob, the level 10 wolf, which means he's picking up nothing. Except for skills. And spell books. So we did see that. You don't get spells, you do get spells. But no, they never above level 2 yet. When did she get level 3 stuff? Oh, that's right, we didn't level her up. She doesn't get that until level 10 Ranger. That's fine.
Oh, skip the pleasantries. Missed me already.
Not really.
Oh, the waiting's never fun.
One more. There we go. Okay, so there's this cave back there that we missed.
Watch out for trouble.
No, that's the cave we came in through, isn't it? Oh no, we're back in the town. That's why. We're above the little town. Or outpost, whatever you want to call it.
Keep your calm.
Fell the tree. Now we can cross there to get back. Now we're back.
There are many roads to success.
That we did not see before. I think that's what we all failed on.
I will guide.
Area exits. Cave. 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 Wait a minute. Oh, so that's where he came out of the cave, but... Oh, now I'm confused. So there was another cave entrance up here that we didn't go into. Son of a bitch. Okay. Go back to the tree. Looked around, the commander did everything in his power to ensure there, but okay, that's no big deal there. Issue the order that will allow her to spend more time on common soldiers. Yeah. Companion stuff. Conversation. Visit to the ruined village. Clearly took a heavy toll on Olbrig. It'd be a good idea to see how he's feeling. Can't we just talk to him now instead of having to go all the way back to Dresden to talk to him? Okay, yeah, we just didn't go back that way. Let's see what's in this cave, if anything. So, yeah, we haven't been in here. Oh, they're just daring me to pick this up, aren't they? A reach meta magic round, so just increase the range of spells.
Keep your calm.
Totally safe. See? Totally safe. And Gimpy is not riding the bear for whatever reason.
Keep your wits about you.
I shall not be swayed from my path. I'm glad I was useful to you.
There are many roads to success.
Frost Falchion. So they just gave us free stuff. Okay. I am confused. Not used to getting easy free stuff.
I will guide.
Hmm. So, let's see if we can plug anything
Hello
into this
everyone.
thing yet.
My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. Also, please click the like buttons on his videos. You will feel better about yourself. That's it. Thanks.
Yep, thanks, and happy Wednesday. Is that Griffin named Merv? Will help you write some TV shows. Well, he didn't really do TV shows much. Well, I guess they are technically TV shows. More game show thing, isn't it? He doesn't really TV shows like sitcoms and whatever. Cop shows. He did basically the game shows, Jeopardy, Wheel of Fortune, that kind of stuff. But no, to answer your question, his name is not Merv. It's Ulbrig, or as I like to call him, Griffin Boy. Because I think that's easier to say than Ulbrig. Oh look, speaking of, that's him. Oh, should we go to Heaven's Edge since we're here? Because Darren... Yeah, might as well get this out of the way. It'll take 16 hours. And... what's your point? Of course we're tired. Why wouldn't we be? Don't listen to people who say you can't atone for past wrongs. If people can fall, then they can also rise. If they can't, that means evil is stronger. Usually, sometimes I fear that evil is stronger, but then I remember how beautiful the light can be, and those thoughts retreat. Usually. The succubus who wants to be, you know, not a succubus. The problem with this one is I don't want to do all the reading. I don't want to do all the reading. Atones for his past wrongs by deleting save files and temp files. More about deleting the temp files than the save files. There's no bear here. How come? Want to do the reading, skipping through is fine.
My not so numerous, but nonetheless dearest guests. About a year ago at my last birthday party, I assured you all that I nurtured a deep-seated hatred for boring people who give protracted speeches in the misplaced belief that their inner thoughts are of any interest to anyone but themselves. Now I am a whole year older and also a full-fledged Crusader, an honorable position that requires me to be as dull, pedantic, and vexing as I possibly can. Therefore, a speech it is. The revered cleric Nestrin, my guardian and tutor, often told me that those who live a sinful life may expect to join the abyssal hordes after they die. This is why their path is the most despicable of all. A part of their soul may return to Mendev in the abominable form of a demonic invader. Every time we see a demon, we might as well think about it. What if this wretched creature used to be your great-great-grandfather? What if certain parts of this pointy-tailed beauty used to belong to your pious cousin? They say that the demons represent the sins of the souls they are made of. Succubi emerge out of lustful souls. Vandals turn into Abracandilu. Gluttons become Nabasu. I, for one, am determined to commit as many different sins as possible, so that the distributive mechanism of the abyss breaks when it tries to decide what to do with my soul. You, my dearest guests, will be my assistants in this complicated task. Eat, drink, and indulge yourselves in whatever vices you can. Let nobody leave this house as righteous as they entered it. Live every day like it's your last. After all, nobody knows when that day will arrive, do they?
He smirks, finishes his wine, and tosses the glass to the ground. Did we win? Is the game over? Pretty sure that's the end of the game. Nope. Okay, how interesting. Inquisitor Leader whispers in your ear from behind. Did you find anything interesting? Nothing really. Took a note of a few things, blah blah stuff. He told me that you tried to find out if anything odd had happened to Darren over the last 10 years. Maybe. Maybe some more stuff. Their heads were cut off. You mean the bandits who attacked Darren? Yes, perhaps I wouldn't have noticed this detail had I not visited Heaven's Edge right after the tragic incident. Stuff. My companions have been finding severed heads among their belongings recently. Strangely, things like this weren't a problem before Darren joined the party. What? That's an alarming coincidence. Yes, it is. Now we have another reason to conduct an investigation. What do we need to do? Now that's the harder part. I need to dive deep into the past of this place. Stuff. So what do I do to distract him? I don't know. Maybe your companions can assist you somehow, or you can take a look around. Perhaps there's something that can help us. I understand. Okay. So now we get to walk around and do stuff. Sort of.
Watch out for trouble.
Oh, look, there's Bob and Bismuth. So all the pets except for Espresso are over by the fence there. Where's Espresso? Must not pass up the loot. Oh, sorry, alcohol. The Gerda plants are in a miserable state. They've been neglected for many years. Of course they have.
Keep your calm.
Dun, dun, Mitchell and little weenie dog. So this is knowledge of the world. We're not making that roll.
It seems my expertise was not enough.
Gimpy is not a good problem solver because of his skills. Unless I want to talk about religion, then it's a different story. Boss fight.
Another boss fight already? I think you need to change the parameters of this boss fight bingo game. These boss fights are happening much too often and the bosses may not be getting paid fairly for the amount of work they are doing.
And hey, Hurricane, welcome back.
Focus on the goal.
So again, we're just running through here, just picking up random stuff and see what else we can do. Look, stuff on the ground. Junk, but still stuff. Door is sealed and looks like hasn't been opened in a very long time. Oh, Gimpy's failing his perception checks. Good job.
Watch out for trouble.
It's not the perception so much as the goofy run.
There's something unusual.
Seems there's a hidden cache beside the wall. You can see a keyhole among the decoration. Look, it's a book that nobody really wants to read.
I sense something.
Dun, 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 dun. We already saw that. Countess of blah blah blah. It's what's his face's mother. So what did I pick up?
Gimpy is raising money for the National MS Society for the 10th year in a row here on Twitch. Walk MS 2023 in San Diego is April 22nd, but Mrs. Gimpy, Mickey, Rocket, and Gimpy will be doing private walks in April and May. They are walking 1 mile for every $1,000 raised. If you would like to help with a donation, please visit stompingoutms.org. Thank you.
Yep, thank you. Happy Wednesday. Look, it's a ruby we found. Okay, I'm supposed to be distracting... What's his face? Where is he? Oh look, Obrig's even here. Alright, now for the fun part. Hey, Darren, who has been watching the guest with an unreadable expression, turns his head to you and says in a casual tone, like he's continuing a conversation that was interrupted. I've always considered myself an aesthete, not a hero. When doomsday comes, I thought, I'd pour myself a glass of 100-year-old wine, sit in the front row, and just watch the world burn. Playing the violin was also an option. I'll be damned if I know how I ended up in the Fifth Crusade. How did I become the companion of the hero chosen by Iomedae? Perhaps this is your chance to finally do something worthwhile. Perhaps the most casual occurrences dictate our fate's course. What do you want me to do then? Dance a waltz on Dresden's ramparts with a charming courtesan? Sounds worthwhile to me. Tell me more about heaven's sake, I don't care. Do you remember that you're still my field attaché and blah blah blah? Something count? I demand a report for all your work so far in half an hour. There are easier ways of saying, Darren, I hate you, you know. I report. A report then. Fine, Commander. You shall have your report. So, distraction. Now what am I supposed to do? I forget. I've done this how many times I still can't remember. While the world burns, return the Leoder. Dun, dun, dun. Alright, there you are. Are you ready to watch and listen closely? I will unravel the past of this. Okay, so there's this little blast in the past. Should have just dumped my drink on him. Yeah, it's easier to make him go work. Okay, my dear guest, the Lady of Heaven's Edge, welcome to you all today. Hope that is okay. So this is just where everybody starts picking up this nice little disease. It starts killing everybody. Your face appears as a handsome old man with a strong, dignified posture and a voice that emanates power. We just have one day without your sermons. It's my birthday after all, says Darren. Dang, I'm sure the revered Nestrin would only want to hug you and offer his best wishes on your birthday. Wait, what? What's that noise? Here come the demons. Oh look, everybody's dying. The shrill laughter rings in your ears and reverberates in the base of your skull. In the vision, a Lilitu appears before the guests of the castle and gives them an exaggerated, scornful bow. Sorceress of evil has come to your celebration, mortals. Did you prepare a treat for me, too? What you want, spawn of Ibis? I already done everything I wanted to. Hey, you doddering cleric, look around. Don't you notice anything odd? The plague is in your wine, in your food, in the air around you, in your blood. Soon you all die. Pray to your pathetic goddess and call upon your healing powers all you want. But they're not going to help you. Nothing will help you. I'll give you a chance to see it for yourselves, and when I return, the grave realization will have already sunk its teeth into your throats. Oh, how I love watching mortals in their final desperate hours. Blah, blah. Leoder shakes his head and slowly exhales, rubbing his temples. The first appearance of the disease and the Lilitu, one of the many sisters of the accursed Minago. So far, everything I've seen matches the official version of the events. Who are the people in the vision? Don't really care. Surely the cleric could have done something. Nope. What now? I can sense the aftershocks are very strong. Outburst of emotions and memories somewhere in the west wing of the house. Something must have happened in one of the rooms, so please check if anyone is there and distract them if need be. Dun, dun, dun. Look, there he is. Report is on the table, the Count mutters acidly. What is this room? He looks around the room as if he had never seen it before, and then shrugs carelessly. Just a random room. I told my servants to make some rooms ready. This is one of the rooms they chose. I'm confident that you were able to persuade Camille to dance with you. I'm absolutely confident that you'll be able to persuade Sela to dance with you. Persuade Sociel to draw a portrait of you. A nude portrait, that is. I want you to make a list of all the guests and ask them about their opinion of the crusade. You should return to the guests now. It isn't seemly to have a host leave them unattended for too long. So you can get Sela to dance. Oh, I can imagine it. A lady graciously tearing down the curtains with her shield, her armor clinking melodiously to the music. I wonder if I could keep a straight face and drip honeyed words in her for the whole dance. You've given me a brilliant idea. See, you can't resist that kind of stuff. That's how big of a douchebag he is. I see that you were able to do as I asked. Prepare yourself. This vision might be rather difficult to watch. And Darren stands motionless by the Countess's bed. His face is pale with fear, and for good reason. His mother's heavenly beauty is gone. Her smile, once beaming with vitality and happiness, looks more like the grimace of a corpse. Only her golden hair still glows, a sad reminder of the healthy young woman she was just a few hours ago. Mother, can you hear me, Mother? Day, my boy. How did you get here? The Countess' voice is fading. Don't come any closer. This disease. Mother, listen. The revered Nestrin has sealed the gates. He says that he won't let anyone leave the estate. If the plague reaches the largest settlement, nobody will be able to stop it. He claims this is why the demons attacked us in the first place. They knew that we would call upon the strongest clerics to heal us, and those clerics would catch the disease and die as well. The Fat Baron and his family tried to escape, but 3 armed paladins barred their way and said they would not let them go. Mother, we need help. We need help. Canabras is full of clerics, wizards, and demon knows who else. They might know how to stop it. We need to get there as soon as possible. We must obey the revered Nestrin. We are the lords of Mendev, and we must protect our people. If it reaches Canabras, thousands of innocent people will die. I don't care about any innocence. His voice rises to a shout. You're ill, Mother. You're dying. You must tell them to open the gates and take you to Canabras. They won't listen to me, but you are the lady of the estate. They can't refuse you. I can't. I must please leave. Don't lose hope. You can still. A convulsion overtakes the Countess's body. Her last words are swallowed by a long, guttural groan. The other weirdly rubs his temples, but his face is unreadable. Now I have an answer to one of my many questions. Nobody went to Canabras in search of help because the revered Nestrin didn't let them. He valued the safety of the city more than the lives of his flock at this estate. What a difficult choice it must have been. He made the right choice. There was no other way. All lives are equally valuable. How could he refuse to save them just because he thought some other people might suffer? How's that a good option? To save them just because he thought some other people... That makes no sense. That's not a good selection. I am almost certain that the Count Darren has other opinions on this matter, a very, very strong one. Rubs his chin thoughtfully. Stuff. Gotta go distract him again. Are you looking for a dog? Oh, he's right there, you know. Just a second, Mrs. Gimpy needs to talk to me. Be right back.
Hey Gimpy, have you hydrated lately? If not, you really should.
Okay, I'm back. So, let's see if we have to go distract him again. Oh, look, he's dancing on the table with Sela. Strong Count, did you really expect me to do courtly waltzes? I don't feel like I'm the one leading in this dance. Don't try to weasel out of it now. You're not leaving this table until the music is over. There's a feverish gleam to Darren's eyes, owing to either tipsiness or some overabundance of emotion. Oh there. I utterly loathe you for persuading me to ask Sela to dance. It was the most abominable experience of my life. I absolutely must do it again. Just let me catch my breath. How are you enjoying my party? Are you having a good time? Not even a little bit. Yeah, I'm having the time of my life. How about you? Are you having any fun? Having the time of my life. At least someone here is having fun. Fine, let's change the subject. I thought the unique ambience of Heaven's Edge and the fact that we're on the very border of the world would make this celebration special. That the past would resurface and make itself known. He smirks bitterly. Well, it seems even ghosts don't wish to attend my parties anymore. What can we do to liven up the evening? I think it's time for a drinking contest. Just realized that I don't have a report on your career plans for the next 3 years. The more I observe, the clearer it becomes that you're hiding something or trying to run away from something. I'm going to take a short stroll and be alone with my thoughts. Drinking contest. Ah, yes, the tried and trusted method for salvaging a dull party. For salvaging anything, actually, I am ready. But who's my competition? Old Brig will show you how they drink in Old Secor, so we're going to bring the new guy in. I lost the odd contest in my day, but never a drinking contest. There's the first time for everything. I only hope that after our bout, you do not fall into a deep sleep for another 100 years. Let's drink until one of us falls unconscious or begs for mercy. That was a little warm-up, I say. Up for more? Whoa, this is serious drink. We didn't have this back in my day. I'm sure you didn't. Winemaking is a complicated science verging on magic. It has come along in leaps and bounds in the years that you spent slumbering in stone. Come on, Ulbrich, don't let me down. This house will run out of drink before I run out of steam. Well, are we done here, or are you ready for another round? I've disgraced myself. I've been outdrunk by a city-born popinjay in a silk shirt. This is what happens when an overconfident barbarian issues a challenge to civilization. My grandfather, or maybe my great-grandmother, put this bottle in the family cellar. And it proved loyal to the scion of the illustrious Arendays. Ha! Why didn't I bet you'd lose? My kindness and generosity truly know no limits. Darren looks a bit unsteady on his feet. I don't feel very well. Hey everyone, let's go back outside. I need to get some fresh air in my lungs. Here we are again, Commander. Looks grim but focused, so let's take another glimpse into the past. Ripple of laughter flows through the hall. Why are you running from me, my sweet prince? Come on, let me touch you, I'll give you. So, it's a rustling class that makes Darren huddle even deeper into his corner. The booming voices of an old man dressed in Iomedaean robes shakes the walls of the hall. Get away from him, demon. Let the boy go. By the blade of the inheritor, you touch him only over my dead body. You pathetic old cleric. Are you the guardian of this charming little prince? Well, you guarded him in vain. The disease is already circulating in his blood, and soon he will not rot before your very eyes. You won't be able to help him, and I can at least make sure his death is beautiful, clean, and sweet. The demoness turns her eyeless face to Darren and licks her lips. A coarse laugh escapes the young man's throat. We'll see about that. The other turns toward you in astonishment. Droplets of sweat glisten on his temples. Something is wrong, Commander. My spells are not working as expected. It's as if some kind of supernatural explosion occurred here 10 years ago. Blending everything together, the magical ores, the emotions, the memories. I will try again and to read it. Could it be dangerous? I cannot say for certain, but it is unlikely. The past is the past, and no one can travel through time except for some uniquely powerful entities like eons or perhaps the eldest of the First World. Even though the past of this place is horrible, it poses no threat to us in the present. Let's continue then. Just give me a moment to focus. I will try to channel my visions and feelings to you as accurately as possible. Darren, my boy, what is going on, says Nestrin. Yurda's muscular soldiers suddenly begin to shake. The vision he is channeling does not change, but you feel something enormous and chilling silently infiltrate the reality around you. The presence of this nameless being becomes almost palpable. Some alien entity is talking to him. Hurry, old cleric, stop him right now. Do you really want to see what happens when... Save me, can you save me? Presence thickens into something more tangible. The entity is silent, but you feel your blood pulsing in your temples, and each beat brings a new image, or rather a new notion. Help brings a feeling of relief and safety. Exchange makes the pulse stronger, more demanding. Gate and secret come immediately after. The images become heavier, almost visible. Secret, keep the secret, otherwise death, 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 death. The gruesome images whirl through your mind, filling it with pain and fear, and then it all starts again. Help, exchange, secret, death. Estern stretches out his shaking hand, suddenly looking like a doddering old man instead of a mighty cleric imbued with holy power. Darren, wait. The thing you're about to let loose is even worse than these demons. Darren's body is quivering like a taut bowstring. His eyes dart from the cleric to the demoness, who is frantically casting protective spells. Demon saints, I'm so fed up with all of you. Burn. Theodore opens his eyes with a groan, then he's back on his feet. His legs are wobbly, his eyebrow is cut, but he seems not to notice. Sincere sorrow is written on his face, as well as a strong hint of horror. What a misfortune. No, what a disaster. Everything is far worse than I imagined. Are you all right? The strain, the emotions, they overwhelmed me and made me faint like an agitated youngster. It is nothing, really. I will not be able to cast any spells for the rest of the day, but aside from that, I'm fine. Do you understand what happened 10 years ago? He slowly exhales through clenched teeth and says in a low voice, still massaging his temples. Yes and no. Damn it, my thoughts are astray. I will try to explain everything to you in full detail. Many living things are capable of performing the most extraordinary feats, good or bad, when a deadly threat looms over them. 10 years ago, the young count found himself quartered in every sense of the word, and he allowed some alien entity to intercede for him. It frightens me that all my experience as an Inquisitor is completely useless in this case. It does not resemble anything I've ever heard or read about. This entity, I think I will call it the Other, possesses uncanny power. It was capable of instantly killing 3 greater demons, a mighty cleric, and a host of other mortals. You saw everything yourself. What's even worse is that this entity, this Other, is still here.
Saturday and Sunday, March 18th and 19 are the monthly giveaways for March. A $25 Steam gift card will be given away each day. You have to be a follower of the channel and present to win. Check with Gimpy if you have any questions about the giveaway. Thanks for watching.
Leader takes I'm gonna get monthly giveaways next weekend, sorry. He takes a long pause, his gaze is drawn to the chamber, where all the guests are laughing and dancing. Darren's eloquent voice rises above the music for a moment. He's asking someone to bring more wine and add more logs to the fire. I don't know what exactly this creature is, but I know what it did to the Count. It turned him into a living gateway. The Other is not inside the Count's body, it is not directly controlling his mind. That's why there are no obvious signs of possession, but it is, looking through his eyes. It treats him like a window into our world, and it can instantly step through it to wreak havoc, or whatever havoc it desires. Does Darren know anything about all this? Yes, of course he does. Did you hear what the Other tried to convey to us? Help in exchange for a secret. Death. Death to those who know the truth. It wants to have an opportunity to use the Count as a gateway without anyone knowing. This is what made Darren deny that he remembered anything about the conclusion of the events at Heaven's Edge. What might the Other want? This is the strangest thing about it. It came to this world 10 years ago, and it's still here, right? At all this time it has been watching us through the eyes of the Count. Had it, for instance, wanted to kill Her Majesty the Queen, it would have had plenty of opportunity to do so. The Count can get close to practically every influential figure in Mendev, but the Other refuses to act, or its interests lie in some other sphere. Did the Other kill everyone then? The disease was not to blame. Not everyone, just Nestrin, his paladins, and the few remaining guests. Damn it, I know I know that it was the work of a mysterious omnipotent entity, but it still stings. I was here 10 years ago, and I didn't check everything personally. And those who failed to sense that something was wrong. Could the other be the reason why my companions keep finding severed heads among their belongings back in Canabras? It seems very likely. I am almost certain you are right. People tend to lose their heads when they get too close to Count Arende anyway, ha. I do apologize, that was inappropriate. Perhaps your gruesome findings are the heads of some cultists who tried to kidnap the Count during the Canabras slaughter, or perhaps they provoked the other in some other way. I have to do something. Yes, now I understand Father Nestrin perfectly. I must make a crucial decision despite a dearth of information. Inquisitor falls silent for a while. Then he looks you right in the eye. Commander, first and foremost, I must apologize to you. Second, I must ask you to keep this secret. What are you so sorry for? I apologize for dragging you into this mess. You see, the other, an entity of immense power, stated very clearly that it would kill anyone who found out the truth. Anyone who knows that the Count is actually its living gateway. I suppose the secret is currently known to 3 people on Galarian, you, me, and Count Darren. And that means, he gives you a crooked smirk and shrugs. Why should I keep it a secret? As soon as the Count finds out that we know his secret, the other will understand it as well. We do not know what it is and what exactly is the scope of its powers, but we do know that it would dispose of anyone who might reveal its existence. I've made a decision, he says gravely. I will not tell anyone about the discovery we've just made, not even the Queen or my superiors. Instead, I will immediately go to Nerosian and sift through all the archives of the Inquisition in order to find out what exactly we are dealing with and how it can possibly be defeated. I may also make some cautious inquiries in other places, including Absalom. Still, I will not reveal the truth until I have found at least some reliable information. I'm asking you to do the same. Specifically, do not say a single word about our investigation to the Count himself. Leave the Crusader while carrying a bomb that may explode at any moment. I am afraid that you won't be able to hide from the consequences when the bomb does explode. It is up to you to decide, though. What are you going to do with Darren himself? At the very least, he is guilty of letting the other into our world. Right now, I am a lot more concerned about the other, but when we find a way to get rid of this entity, the Count will have to stand trial. Many things about this case are still unclear, including the extent of his guilt. Did he call upon the other himself, or did he simply answer its call? Could he refuse its offer, or would it have led to his immediate death? Every detail is important, and every testimony needs solid proof. That is the difference between righteous justice and blind vengeance. I will keep it secret. Blah blah, you made the right choice. You go back to the guest, blah 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 stuff. So we win. Game's over. Oh, what did we forget over here? It's probably something really, really important, I'm sure. See, paper. There's enumeration of counters and their activities submitted to the... Can we actually read that? We can. Not for every reason, Darren dreams of sexual intercourse with a beautiful elven princess, 1 hour. So this is basically what he's been doing. He's so professional. Should we talk to him before we leave? Just say how much his party sucked? We changed our mind? In my opinion, it matters to you at all, but you were the very best guest I could ever wish for. Who is he talking to? Can't be me. I sent him to work at his own party.
Keep your calm.
Off we go. He wants a rock star's life minus the music. Well, he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to make the music. That's what you mean. Oh, look, we have time, or we have some recruits to do, or recruiting to do for our army. Let's see, who do we want to recruit? That's why we have crappy sorcerers now. We'll take you because you got room for one extra army there, so I'll hire you. Need more money. Oops.
I do not think oops means what you think it means.
Let's see, we don't really need champions or spearmen, so search for something else. Duelists, spearmen, houndmasters, so we don't want those kind of troops. Okay, your job is to meet up with our other army, dump off these extras. There's no clerics yet. Kill these guys. Do not let them flee. Kill them. Kill them all. Kill all the bad demons. As if they're good. Well, the Ruchelet is technically a good demon, isn't she? So, plagued. So kind of undead stuff. Kind of really dead stuff. Thud. No problem. Explodey dead stuff, yes, explodey dead stuff. Having buried those who died from the plague, warriors search the place and find a small grave where Sir Daland Regalor, hero of the Second Crusades, rests in peace. They take care of the grave and clean dead bodies and dirt from a small oasis nearby, and the water instantly becomes clean, clear, and sweet. This place is much loved by spirits and gods. Daily income increased, energy points for giant stuff. We should be able to take these guys. Oh, we leveled up. Or she leveled up. Fireball.
Hey, bag of water.
Haste.
Stretch your legs.
Endurance.
You have been sitting in one spot for far too long.
Fireball. Fireball. Bows, huh? Look, we have fireballs. Look, we won. Because the vows were summoned, so they don't count towards the armory. This is why we use fireballs. So Winter Sun down there. Let's go clean these guys out, I guess. Don't flee. We want to fight you. Some good fireballs, they work. Not gonna be so effective against him, but worked great against them. Not so great, actually. Didn't kill them all. We're not afraid of you guys. Crusader has attacked the demons at a propitious moment when they were trying to sink a stash of cold iron ingots in the nearest sand swamp. That hoard of metal would have been deadly to the beasts of the abyss and safely ended up in Mendevian warriors' care instead. Resources found 300 or 200 material points. Okay, head back this way. Keep being friends. I still have to go down to the Nameless Ruins with Nenio at some point. Has it been 5 days yet? It has. We can teleport back to Dresden. And from here we can do whatever. Oh, we need to talk to What's-His-Face. So in the Citadel, we have to talk to Battered Spirit, and in the streets we talk to Night Gamblers. Is it nighttime, though? Let's find out. Boss fight.
Is this another one of those fights for that boss fight bingo game? You people take way too much pleasure in beating up poor little kittens and helpless squirrels.
They do. Okay, and it's nighttime, so we're going to go see if Solciel's participating in his card game that he's not supposed to be. Well, he can play cards, he's just kind of like making it a problem, I guess. Soldier stares at his cards in the dim light of a candle stub. Deal me 2 more. I'll double down. Coins clink as they land on the barrel. Deal me another one, says Solciel. What? Another one? Are you bluffing, you little shit? Wait until we lay down our cards and you'll see if I'm bluffing. You don't immediately recognize Solciel's voice. In battle he is quiet and composed, but now you can hear furious, passionate excitement in his words. Fine, you scumbag. I call. Deal me another as well. Excitement, passion, and tension seem to hang over the improvised table. It feels like lightning is about to strike. Say nothing. Damn, I'm out. The soldier angrily throws down his cards on the barrel. Go on, show us what you've got. Read 'em and weep. Soldier reveals his cards and with a gloating laugh. Nothing but junk. I knew it. You holier-than-thou types can't bluff. I was, and you fell for it. With this, Solciel slams a card on each of the soldiers' shoulders like epaulets and places the rest of the cards on top of his opponent's head. Now you've done it, you. The soldier grabs Solciel by the collar, and the cleric immediately raises his fist as if he expected it. At this point, one of the soldier players spots you in the shadows. Hey, there's someone out there over there. We've been caught. Jig's up, let's bail. The candle stub is stuffed out, the cards are scattered into the mud. After a moment, only the embarrassed Solciel remains. What are you doing here? His voice no longer holds excitement. We did nothing wrong. Well, temper's flared a bit, but that usually doesn't happen, I swear. I was worried that you've gotten yourself into trouble. Do you think this is an appropriate place for a cleric to be spending his time? Where? Amidst the soldiers arrested in between battles? Where can I monitor how they're coping with everything they've seen and done? Yes, I think it's a very appropriate place for a cleric. I know you would have never lied to me, so I think you must be lying to yourself. You didn't come here to minister to soldiers. Why else would I come here, then? To win a copper or two? You provoked that soldier. You were practically begging for a fight. I was? No, you misunderstood. That was... He searches for the right words to explain himself, but grows dejected and lowers his eyes. You're right. Shame on me. I provoked the fight. I behaved unacceptably. Forgive me, Shellen. Don't be foolish. You're immortal, just like the rest of us. Not sure. You need time to relax like the rest of us. Please be honest with yourself. Realize that perhaps you should also confess it to your goddess. Yes, thank you for opening my eyes to my unworthy behavior. I will go and pray for Shellen's forgiveness. Good night. No, he won't. You know he won't. The cybernetic zealot killed everyone. Cybernetic zealot is already been seen. So go to your bingo cards, click a number you need to get closer to bingo, and good luck. Gimpy the lawful good. Well, neutral good technically.
I will guide.
Bulk selling. So, cold iron, masterwork, orc double axe. We won't be using that. Frost falchion 2. Won't be using that. Corrosive for a longbow. We're not going to use that. Unholy longsword. Nope. Short sword 1. Maybe. Use that one. Tower shield 2. We're not using that. Full plate 2. I don't think so. Half plate of vigor. Not anytime soon, but you never know. Leather armor 1. We're not. Everybody has this stuff already, so I think we're good there. Okay, so money. Burned ashwood quarterstaff. Burning arc spell at will as a 5th level wizard. Fire. Scolding people for having fun. Boo, lawful good, killjoy, and delayment. I wasn't scolding him for having fun. He wasn't having. He was provoking a fight. He was trying to get into a fight. That's not having fun. Particular dialogue there has no bearing on your alignment because there was definitely choices with some heavy potential for alignment altering. Yeah. Could have just killed him. So, 2 weaknesses each other, bonus to attack rolls, and bonus to AC. Kind of expensive, can't afford that right now. Oh, I can't afford that either.
Gimpy is raising money for the National MS Society for the 10th year in a row here on Twitch. Walk MS 2023 in San Diego is April 22nd, but Mrs. Gimpy, Mickey, Rocket, and Gimpy will be doing private walks in April and May. They are walking 1 mile for every $1,000 raised. If you would like to help with a donation, please visit stompingoutms.org. Thank you.
Yep, thank you and happy Wednesday. If you have any questions about what MS is, it's multiple sclerosis. If you have any questions what it is, feel free to ask. Or you can just type in !MS what is, and the bot will produce a link for you. Okay, you just also visit the site stompingoutms.org and read my little short version of my story because I was diagnosed back in 2004. If you have any questions about that kind of stuff, ask away. Hal. Oberg looks lost as he stares at his hands, protecting and retracting his sharp claws back and forth. Everyone dead. There's no one left. No one. I just can't wrap my head around it. I told you as much, but you didn't believe me. It's not something a man will believe until he sees it for himself. I still don't believe it. I keep wondering if I'm about to wake up and find out none of it was real. Well, tears won't win this war. How can I help, War Chief? To ask you something. Oh, that's right. I had a question of my own to ask you. Explain to me, plain and simple, back when we first met. What was that all about? How did I end up in that fortress with all the books? Why did I wake up right when you came? This is, horse feathers. The real horse feathers here is how many questions you're able to ask without pausing for breath or letting me get a word in edgewise. There, I've asked them. Oh, just answer already. I'm all ears. I know as much about all of this as you do. Mysteries upon mysteries, but someone has to know, right? Someone got me into this mess, and when I learned who it was, oh, they won't be too happy. Right, so what it is you wanted me to ask? Tell me about your homeland. Don't really care, actually. Sarkoris. Stuff. Now tell me, could a land like that really have perished because of a few grasshoppers? I won't believe it either. Alright, now it's your turn. Where do you hail from? Who's your tribe? My family is far away. I don't know if I'll ever see them again. I'm a Crusader. I don't have a tribe. I have our cause. I see. I just don't get you city folk. A tribe is one thing, and a cause, even the most finest of all, is something else entirely. Sure, the Crusaders are a great bunch. They fight without fear. But is that as good as having a family? You're from Ulsec clan, right? Tell me about it. Our clan is one of the oldest. Our history goes back to a time before Sarkoris was settled, when our ancestors lived in the mountains in the far north. Once their mountain home had become too small for them, they went down to the untrodden hills and forests of the south, drove out the monsters and the giants, and founded Sarkoris. Even back then, the Oles were the first into every battle and the first to build a settlement on their land. People wrote so many songs about our deeds that if I were to start singing them all to you now, we'd be stuck here for a good month. Who routed the Okrist invaders? Who seduced the Fey Queen and stole her tiara? Whose apples are the size of a hair and whose cider made from those office can knock a bear out? That's right, it's all us, the Ulsecs. Giants lived there before your ancestors came. You can't really call those lands untrodden, can you? Ha ha ha, you're a laugh. You're saying giants are people. Have you seen one with your own eyes? They can't even speak our tongue. They just growl and fart. They may look like humans, but they're dumber than frogs. All they know is eating and fighting. They feast on human flesh, I'll have you know. So don't feel bad for those freaks. Our ancestors were right to cut them down. What was your role in your tribe? I was a chieftain, and not by right of blood, like in some tribes. It takes more than being born in the right family to lead the Ulsecs. You have to earn that right from our divine patron. Arvar, the heavenly griffin, chose me. He chuckles mirthlessly. Except, as you can see, it didn't do my clan much good. The chieftain's duty is to be with their people, in peace and in war, in life and in death. And what did I do? I abandoned them. There's no two ways about it. I missed everything. I slept through everything. Tell me about your patron, the griffin. Ervar, the griffin whose beak has marked the sun and whose talons have raked the moon. Ulbrich crosses his arms in a ritual gesture. He is the ancient protector of our clan. From each generation, he chooses one who is worthy of wielding his power and leading his tribe. But ever since I woke up here, he hasn't spoken to me once. No prophetic dreams, no answers, no signs. His power is still with me, so he must be alive. Then why is he silent? He shakes his red mane helplessly. Thank you for your answers. I'm always up for a chat, especially when there's still beer to be drunk. I want to ask you something. Did I do that already? I already did that. What do you think of your new powers? I don't like them. Can't deny that they're useful, but this is the way of things. I'm accustomed to every power must have a name. The powers that druids and shifters have are fair. Gods and spirits grant them to us, and only for good reason. First, you have to earn your power, prove you're worthy of it. Show you're grateful for it. Then you can start using it. But this? Who gave it to us? For what purpose? What do we have to give in return? It's one mystery after another. I'll up and tell you what I think. This power feels a lot like ensorcerly. Ensorcerly? In our lands, people could get sent to a threshold for toying with powers like these, for everyone's safety. So that was it, huh? Soft grass underfoot to you. No, it's not it. Terracy, it's that one. So that it? Oh, so more than nothing. Nameless ruins, consent of the abyss. After events to a full bullshit stuff. That was it for now, I'm guessing. Okay. Go check out, see what's happening around here.
Watch out for trouble.
Beth, what are you doing? So, Hail Commander. So it turns out the Queen has a head. Blah blah. Let's watch stuff. We already knew that. Talk to the table. Nothing. We got nothing to do. Royal Parade in 4 days. Nothing else here. That's lame. Thought we had more to do. Army's done, so skip a day. You guys are... We need to clear these guys out. Pursue them. Don't let them get away. We need the experience. Like cavalry, archers, footmen. Shoot them first. Watch them explode. Ow. Thought you were getting around us. You genius, you probably should run, just saying. Told ya. A gang cutthroats who sold their conscience for demon gold has been destroyed.
Hello Gimpy, it is time to take a break. Go get some more water while you are up. Your next break is in 2 hours.
The chief, a battle-hardened, scar-ridden mercenary laden with valuable artifacts, is hanging in the noose. The trophies he received for murder will come in useful for the Crusaders. Treasure item 5. Bracers of heavy hand. Offhand weapon with dual wielding or wielding two-handed melee weapon. For example, double weapon. You guys. This way. Go that way. And that's your turn for now. Now we got events. An odd supplicant. Some strange drunkard is claiming that the commander is obliged. Yes, obliged to grant him an audience. Sure he is. Sure he is. We'll deal with this stuff real quick and then take a break. Just to get this out of the way. Oh, wait a minute. Is this dummy? I just realized who this is. Aberdeen. Yes, you see Khaled, around 50 years old, dressed in a doublet that looks older than its owner. Once it may have been expensive, but now it is worn and patched. A scabbardless sword hangs on his belt, covered in such a thick layer of rust that it looks more like a club. His flushed, swollen face, spongy nose, and the dark circles beneath his eyes suggest that he is a heavy drinker. When he opens his mouth to speak, your suspicion is confirmed by the stench of stale alcohol on his breath. So you're the commander, huh? It's a cozy little place you've gotten yourself here. All these walls, polished furniture, solid, commendable. Why, I think I'll give you a medal for this. You're too kind. Don't mention it. I'm a generous soul, but I'm also fair. I dish out medals and I punish as I please. Who am I? Not just your average citizen. He groans as he straightens up, affecting a proud, noble bearing insofar as his deceptitude allows. You will be pleased to know that I am Thaverdine, whatever rightful heir to the throne of Is and all Socorus. Everyone knows that no king has ever ruled over all Socorus, and there's no throne in it. Is. How would you know? Have you been to Is? Have you seen it with your own eyes? You haven't, and if you haven't, maybe there was one. My pops used to tell me about the throne in the palace. It was gold all over, and it was encrusted with all measure of crusty things, like diamonds and fire ants, rubies, and bluebows. Can't take your eyes off of it. That's the kind of a throne it was, and it's all mine by right. Can you prove your claim? What do you think you're entitled to? We are simple people. We don't need much. I mean, no, that's not what I meant. We aren't simple people, not simple at all, and we need a great deal. A king's palace, a throne, lands, but all that can wait until you can take back Is and make all the demons leave. As for now, I wouldn't mind having a king's residence here in Dresden, a place to sleep and some hot food. That'd be a start. What's your claim? Of course, we aren't just swindlers. We all have evidence. Here, look. He takes the rusty sword from his belt and shows you the hilt, which features a nearly worn-off golden crest. The grinning animal it depicts most closely resembles a shabby possum. Here, the royal smilodon is the ancient symbol of the rulers of Sarkoris. It's also got a wart on my chest in the shape of a crown. Of course, I'm the heir to the throne. And for those who don't believe me, well, they can get lost. That's what I say. Let them go to Pelorus Fall, where all the kings of Sarkoris are buried. There, my entire family, the tree has been written in stone. Go and read it for yourself. Where's Pelorus Fall? Are you deaf or what? You should drink a pine needle infusion. It'll do wonders for your ears and your eyes too. I'm telling you, all the dead Sogorian kings are in the ground there, in mausoleums, blah blah blah. And it's all written there about my ancestors stuff. I see. We don't have any other choices, do we? Off he goes. Hey, why? How could you? Ah, some commander you are. Guess we didn't kill him, though, at least. Anyway, I need to get up, stretch my legs, get some water, that kind of thing, take a break, and then we get back. We're going to do a switch over to Treasure of the Midnight Isles DLC with Viewer Group 4, because we haven't done that in a little bit. So we'll do that for the next couple hours, and after the break. So let me save here, and we'll continue this next Sunday. If. Dun, dun, dun. That's what you're here for. So, anyway, gonna get up, stretch my legs, get some water, be right back. Or be back in a few minutes. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the dog video.